the chakras speak. I will not retreat. You can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, building, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking stepping. Ain't no preaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings. Blessings by confessions. Go to the higher. These they come from the cause. We different in breed. Could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Piper. Warfare with spiritual forces. Fighting the demons. Really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of being trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, you ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy high. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to cold and morals. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kind of finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, no follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from out of healing. Build, shed, skin till I make my way up.
Well, the hope was that these Florida showers would pass through by now, but it looks like we're in for a wet one tonight at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Tonight, it's the rain game. As it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did get in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Whoa! He jumped that shit like that. Dang.
What's the key for him in this ball game?
Well, we have some defensive coordinator very questioning the response was. We have the mindset that they have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present today.
Here's May. Open man, Kyle Pitts is tied in. Oh, that's just not fair, and now we're on the run. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Good work after the catch, going to get him 23 on first.
I'm not one of them like locked.
Charles, they've won last week despite not running the ball. They told us they need to get him going right back up.
And they talked about leaning on him because as you know, last week they didn't have to. Still got the ball game. They got all the pieces that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Running game, stick with him on first down.
I'm going to do
The sixth round, he's hit behind the line and taken down. Officially, it's a 1 yard loss.
That shit was like a motherfucker.
You know this defense for Tampa Bay. They were excellent last week in the win for the Chargers.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. Your team's talked about establishing themselves against the pass. No fly zones, things of that nature. This could have been a bunch of last week's game.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To throw, it's May. And that would go on target and incomplete.
That would give them just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's going to take the governor off of it?
Maybe the donut off the baseball bat.
I like that. I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
From the gun, third down, He's going to walk one deep left side here.
Come on, Grayson. Put that shit there, bro. All you gotta do is put that shit there, Grace. That's crazy.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sits. It'll be just an 18-yard punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. Here's the rookie. And now a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down. He gets maybe three. Second and 7. Brings up second and 7. Again, it's Hill. They find some open field here. And this is going to be the first down. So he's intercepted to the 42.
A big hole there. How about him handling it with an attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Now first and carry, it's Hill. And this time the yards will come so easy as a fact tackling behind the line. They'll try to close that down Prescott. They will find his big tight end over the middle. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 43.
I'm about to look at start that shit for sure.
The big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, that they won't be the last.
No, because when he gets going, now that opens up opportunities for the draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
The Buccaneers at 4-6 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all three phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over this week, they've got a really good chance of making it
Incomplete. Enough defensively, and it brings up third down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
I think if you talk to their coach, you'll get a nice answer on how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he will admit there's definitely room for improvement.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. It'll go down to gain of 6. And it'll be fourth down. And this is get to the left, didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right.
I seen him too. I seen him. I seen him. I seen him.
Now they just want to settle and play their game and defend that advantage.
The point after 2 drives up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Good thing we see. Good thing.
So they throw the pick six, they'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a good until he stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Seeing him. Straight through that dumbass pit.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL riding that winning streak in this one. They're playing here on Thursday night evening, but this also starts their momentum.
Ordinarily, I'd say it starts the momentum because now you've got that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with it.
That'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to be a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown. Falcons. Kyle Pitts. His fourth touchdown of the year. And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch in the end zone.
You don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat.
Before the game, he took a zinger or two today. A zinger or two, I guess. That's a zinger, right? The point after is good. And we are tied at 7. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they take it away. And an extra return sets him up good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the way the last drive ended was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained when it started, Charles. And they missed the field goal and got nothing out.
Is that insult syndrome? Because you had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send that field goal unit. And then not even see the ball go through the posts. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Prescott. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack. And it'll lead to a third and long. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Wow.
And that will be incomplete.
That ball wide open, too.
Let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Sanchez on the punt here as he sends this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And it will be Falcon football. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So they'll step it up and step aside. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And it'll be taken down here to the end of the first quarter. 7-7, our score after one. At the 45-yard line. Now second and three.
See
Now a
that.
first carry here for the running back. Pass the 20.
Wait, that shit to see it, boy.
A big play there. His seventh rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
That was desperate there, and you didn't give yourself a chance, boy. You didn't give your team a chance.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They trail on score deficit 15-7 as they come up first and 2. And a nice job of putting the tackle, but it slows him in some ways. He's taken down right after. Prescott to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage loss of yards.
Play action now. Open, but it's incomplete. Problems up down so far in this first half, relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
The average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to that? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first. Get your big chunks of yards.
Nearly a huge return as it is still very good. 24 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And
In the game, cuz I'm gonna hit you right back.
it's an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum.
I can't do it while I'm in the game.
He certainly is. And if you're wondering
All right.
why he's saying, boy, this is coming in a bad time, we want to keep playing. The answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But with the veterans are telling young guys in the locker room, and open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
They'll throw with me.
That's on me. I'm playing dumb offense right now. There you go.
Incompletion on the first two throws. To get the momentum going again.
Look at it throw.
Damn.
That could be the stuff that defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense.
Crazy drop.
After that possession, now
Crazy drop.
compete with this offense.
Good throw, Drake.
The Falcons send out their punter. As he'll punt it away for the second time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Officially marked down as just a 28-yard run. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. The Bucs offense set to begin next possession. As we get closer and closer to the motions on the last time they would love to get points
You gotta get that rock, boy. You gotta really get that rock. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
He's got that wide open, good play. Out across midfield, down to the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. Here's Prescott. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now it's second and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott. And this one's too low.
To this point, I've been impressed with his work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Looking at the Prescott. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. About set to begin the next drive, the Falcons offense on the line. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember next week they have the open look, so they're going to get some experience. He's got a man complete. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 46 yards. So Buccaneer territory gets first and 10 at the 35-yard line. They'll try to run this one right up the gut.
Man.
Give him 5 on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I ain't gonna lie to you, that was good.
So they could win here at Tampa, they'd be able to play the season short.
Oh, fucking to it.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a strong there as he'll maneuver inside the 15.
66 yards for him on the ground so far tonight. He has been terrific in his first half.
On first down, he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10. Mark in the second quarter. 14-7. 9-yard line, second and 6.
Good game for you. That's what it is.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after try forthcoming. It's good, and it is 21-7. Atlanta's ready to go, and they kick it away. And they can't bring him down. And good coverage there on special teams as they're getting the shot in Detroit. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Not an ideal way to get the previous drive. 3 interceptions on everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And they are going to set up shot at the 32-yard line. When I saw the pressure coming in, that just was problematic. It was easy through it, and the interception ensued.
Let me tell you, Mitch, the man has stood this before. He always talks about how much pressure is in the face of the guy, and can he step into it? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions is the result.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
So in the second quarter, he's already up for 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a hard-earned yard there. It's second down.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a big risk to stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first down. Keep coming out and put the pressure on.
No way.
He will maneuver his way in around the center. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. As they'll settle with just over a minute to go.
Big ass fast running back, bro. That shit crazy. That nigga fake trash.
To make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
Here's a quick throw. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. From 6 yards away. And the Falcons will extend the lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle.
Come on, Kyle Pitts. How the hell you get hurt running 50%? I'm blocking for a field goal.
As the kickoff unit as they run and send this one away. And
Down the middle across the 25 to the 27.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Charles, you need down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but we this is a good effort. You just work there in the field goal to must be something in this.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time. Smoking the bandit where they've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they get it done.
Now Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there. Ball free. And it brings up fourth down. To punt on fourth down. Here's Ricardo Sanchez. He's been a busy man this first half as he gets it away. There he goes left side. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds. Right down around the goal line. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all away, but as it stands, it's still a massive return.
And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
A
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up from first and goal.
He'll try to run this one. And he gets in. Touchdown Atlanta. A great play there. As the first half is winding down. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. No going for two. He'll kick the point after. Extra points against the Lights. And a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half
as the kicks away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The
Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation of this.
This was incomplete. The pressure got to him as he missed it. And it's second down. To throw is Prescott. And Prescott his third interception. Picked off by Rick Woolman. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well,
turnabout is fair play, I guess. They had a pick six against them earlier, and now this defense, Charles, they get a pick six of their own. And for a moment, let's just set aside impacts the scoreboard because how about the response?
One defense gets the pick six, the other comes back and matches it. These are two defenses that plan on winning the game for their teams themselves.
I'm at halftime, Till.
there on the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
Now a crease here. He's past the 30. So we hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. And it's a presentation of EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Oh, a good looking return set up here. And a nice return. He's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster the first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first they have to remember that it's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot. Pretty unlikely. But just have to go and take a break.
This guy's still slipping. He's talking I ain't got no slip shit.
Second down and 3. Now Prescott.
So they gonna let him catch that? Gotta stop that shit, man.
You might stop coming after me downfield because I just broke out another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Here's Prescott.
Man, that was pick six, young blood. That was pick six, young blood.
Defensively, and you can see it in their play and now their body language. You know they were hoping to put a drive in the third quarter, but it's just not clicking right now. It's going to be a quick call to the punt team.
That was pick six, young blood.
They got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going 4-on-4.
You gotta take those to the house, boy.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott.
That's good. I'm glad you ain't picked that shit.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Oh, man.
They will only muster a yard here to the 38.
From the 38, here comes second and 8.
Throwing here is May. On the RPO to keep himself. And he works it to the 30-yard line here at the 30. A good decision at the end of the run. Gets some 9 yards to the first. Now a handoff running for the middle.
Hey, come on, boy. That was it for you.
Here now, second and 4. He'll keep getting the running game back to the ground. And he'll take it down here just shy of 15 to 16 yards. 91 yards for
Scored up the ground. He must be a tough man to bring down all night.
to the
air.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. 15 29-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have taken a 6-touchdown lead. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they call the touchdown. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they're right.
It's a mistake.
And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them in the turnovers, they've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard. I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines.
Picked off by Reek Woolen. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So still no touchdowns allowed by this defense. They get the interception there. CD, they have been rock solid.
And at this point, I think they have to expect that they're going to see some shots taken down the field. And that was almost a desperation throw right there, just kind of hoping something good can happen, a completion, a pass interference. But this was anticipated well, and they came up with the INT.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
In motion is Avant. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And, oh, that would get a right up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up.
Hey, here we go, son. It's crazy, crazy. Five. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They'll look to throw. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. And the Bucs force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
First and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive will be the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves.
And my goodness, another interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Throwing, Prescott. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Falcons are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Bashal Tutin. He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard.
At the Buccaneers' 43-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Looking left side, he's got him in. That's Anderson. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to the zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 117 yards for him on the ground now and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And space tough to come by there, so we get maybe a yard to the 37.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU.
2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Prescott now. And he's got his man on the out route. It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
He'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Well, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Right back to him on 1st down. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 167 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's May. And this is caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
May going to try to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
I didn't put it in touch yet.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good right at the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense is really struggling.
All the times you got there, put that Rick James shit on me, bitch, you about to pay now.
As they'll talk things over.
You about to pay now, Rick James.
And this throw at that lane as he couldn't reach back for it.
They lead big, and a major part of that, they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this one-way contest.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go.
All them Rick James posts, niggas.
Remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 14 yards there. The Falcons. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be at the line of scrimmage. That one looks like he'll throw here. May looking to run. Opted to run for it. The decision is the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They'll try to run for it on first and goal. And they are going to score.
All them goddamn Rick James posts.
Another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
So, man.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not win.
Nah, nigga, he win against me, right? He got this little shit like Rick James dunking on him. Like, he trying to shine on people with that shit.
The ball down at the one.
Hey, come on with that bullshit, man.
Another second and goal. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
They'll try again now on second and goal, this time from a bit closer. Turner is into the end zone. It's a foul.
You get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to go hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Good score.
But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Still down very big on the scoreboard, but a little feather in their cap here.
And it's a big-time play, and if you don't get energized after a kick return, well, then your team just doesn't have any spark. We'll find out if this is the start of a big comeback or just cosmetics as we go along.
On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And they make the score a little bit more here. Quarter of play.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
So let's try this again after the kick return, TD. Here's yet another kickoff. And it's a pretty good return here. So it's up to the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. To throw, it's May. On the RPO will keep it himself. And this is clock showing just 3 seconds left. The Charles are still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people maybe say, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, they have big grins, I think, from people and their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help when you come contract time.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very